Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Steve. So this is another video in my series eBay 101, eBay for Beginners. In this one, we're going to cover how to comp something to figure out if there's profit to be made by reselling it. So you're in the thrift store, you're new, you're not sure, what to buy. Is something going to resell? How much are you going to pay for it at the thrift store? How much will it resell for? And can you make profit on it? So I'm going to show you how to comp items. That means how to look up what it's selling for, and then you can compare that to what it costs you at the thrift store, and you need to determine whether you're going to make a profit. Now, a lot of it just comes with time and experience. You need to learn brands, and over time, and from making mistakes, hopefully not too many, and then just selling items, you will learn brands and pricing. And then eventually a lot of things you won't have to comp and look up. You'll know just when you see it, kind of what it sells for and if it's a profitable item. But that just comes with time. You can't rush that. You just need to go through the process and learn. All right, so let's go through the process. Let's say you're at the thrift store and you're flipping through men's jeans. You want to look at the name tags first. Now you find a brand that you might want to look up. I found this brand of Rock and Republic men's jeans. You want to look at the tag, you know the name brand. You want to look inside and see if there's a style name or number and a size. So I looked on the inside of these and there's two tags. One has a size and the other one has a style name. So I'm going to look up Rock and Republic Kurt jeans size 30. Okay, so we go into the eBay app and I go into the search bar on top and I use the voice command instead of typing. So I enter in Rock and Republic Kurt jeans size 30 and it pulls them up. Now these are going to be what's listed for sale. Scroll through and you can look at the prices. So in the top right corner, you hit filter, brings up this screen, slide down, you can hit the sold slide, and it's going to bring up numbers in green, that's your solds. So now by what we saw, we know those are no good. They're not selling, and there's a low price, and we know they cost $8, so they're not a buy. Now let's say you come across an item and you want to scan a barcode, it's in a box. There's an item, it's in a box. Instead of looking up the words, you can just scan the barcode. So to scan a barcode, you just go into your eBay app, and up on the top right corner underneath the shopping cart, there's a little phone sign. Tap that, it's going to bring up a bar, and you can just hold it over your barcode, and it'll bring up your item. Now here we could scroll through and we can see what's listed and what's sold in green. There's only a few that have sold. Now let's look at an item that is profitable. This Nerf gun has a price on it of $4 when I saw it at the store. Okay, same routine. We go into the eBay app and you see up on the top right corner, underneath the cart, there's a camera signal. Tap that, it brings up your barcode, scanner. Here's what I'm going to scan. You hold it over your barcode and it'll pull up your item. Now since it's a new item, I hit filter and I want to go and hit the condition box and I want to tap on new. So I get comps that are the same as what I have, a new box. Go back and now I can scroll through and these are all for sale. I see they're in the mid 40s to mid 30s. Some have free shipping, some are charging for shipping. So roughly it's going to be in the $40 range. So once you hit filter, if you look under the word filter on top, it's going to tell you how many items are listed for that. So that's how many are listed for sale. So again, we scroll down, we want to slide sold items. Hit done up on the top right corner and it's going to pull up the sold comps, and you also see on top is how many are sold. Now the items in green are what they sold for. Again, we're seeing in the $30 range. Some have free shipping, some are charging for shipping. There's a few in the 20s, that charge shipping. Now let's just go through a few more examples so you can just continue to see what it looks like. Once again, in the eBay app, I'm going to enter voice command for what I want to search for, and I'm going to search for tiki mugs. So I just say tiki mugs, and it'll enter it automatically. I just prefer doing that than typing. Now we just scroll through, and we see all the active listings and the price range. We got some 30s, 40s, a couple in the hundreds, so their prices are all over. So now that I see what they're selling for, you always want to go and you want to see how many are listed and what they're going to be selling at, what the sold prices are. So we go up top, we hit filter on the right corner, and under the word filter we can see how many are listed for sale. We go down and we hit sold, we hit done. It's going to tell you how many sold. Now we scroll and we look at the green prices or what they're selling for. So we see 40s, 29, 26, 36. Okay, now here I'm going to scan a book. So I hit the phone icon. It brings up the scanning bar. I'm going to hold it over the ISBN barcode on the back of a book, and it's going to pull up the book. Now here's the ones that are listed for sale. Scroll through. They all seem to be about a $4 book with free shipping. I go over to the filter. You see how many are listed up top. Scroll down, hit sold, hit done, and now you'll notice that there's zero, no exact matches, so none have sold. Let's do another one. I'm going to use voice command, hitting the microphone on the bottom, and I'm going to search for Masters Golf Tote Bag because I found one of these yesterday and I bought it for $3. Hit search on the bottom right. It brings up all the listings that are active. Scroll through. You can see what all the asking prices are. Now remember, when you go back up top and hit filter, underneath where it says filter and it has the number that says results, that's how many are listed. And then when you hit sold, you see the same result and you can compare. If you have a lot of listings that are active and no sales, it's a bad item. So you saw how many are listed. Now we see how many sold. Hit done, and now we're going to look at what they're selling for. Some best offers were taken. If it has a line through it, that's what that means. These are low priced, some are in the 20s and 30s. So always remember to look up top, and you want to check how many results there are for the listings that are active, and then once you hit sold, you want to compare that number to how many have sold, and you want to have a good ratio there. You don't want to have 100 active listings and only 2 sold. You want to have a good balance of sales to actives. Now here's an example of a walkthrough for Poshmark. It's basically the same process, just a different layout because it's a different app. Okay, so all you do is hit your Poshmark app icon, brings you to your main page. Up top, you tap on the search bar, and you see right underneath that it says all men, women, kids. You can scroll left to right to choose which category you're going to be in to search. So let's search for a men's Masters Golf Polo. I use the voice command. Hit search on the bottom right, and it pulls up all the active listings. Now you can scroll through them and you see what the prices are going for. If you see a match on what you have, or just generalized pricing. Looks like they're going for anywhere from 30, maybe mid-20s to up to like $50. Those are the asking prices. Now you see the bar across the top. You can scroll it to the right and it gives you all your different search terms. Conditions, colors, size. You can really narrow it down. If you want to look up something new with tags, you hit the condition, change it to that. You can search color to get really specific. Now if you hit filters, and you scrub down to the very bottom where it says availability, and you tap that, and then you tap sold items, That's going to give you your sold comps. Now you see the listings have the sold banner across the picture. Now these are what they're selling for. And again, it's in the $20 to $30 range. Now one thing to always keep in mind are the fees. eBay takes 10% of the sale price, and if you charge shipping, there's an additional 10% on the shipping charge. And then PayPal takes 2.9% plus 30 cents. So you always want to ratio that into your cost. This is something you kind of got to learn, keep it in mind when you're comping. So if something at the store, if they're asking $5 for it and the going price is $30, now 10% of 30 is $3 plus a little more. So I think you're going to have about $4 fees. That drops you to 26. And if you minus the 5 that you're paying for cost, that brings you down to around $21. Now if you offer free shipping, you're going to have to minus your shipping cost. If you're charging for shipping, then you're going to be around that $20 profit mark. It's just mathematics that you're going to kind of have to do on the fly basically, and you'll get used to doing that in your head. One way to do it to bring you kind of close is take the sale price and times it by 0.87. You can use the calculator on your phone, and that's going to kind of give you your after fees. And then at that point, that's when you have to make the decision of, what kind of business model do you want to have? Do you want to buy something that's $5 and only make $10 profit back on it? Do you want to have limits? You don't want to make anything below $20 profit. That's something you're going to have to determine. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Hope this helped you start to learn how to figure out how to comp items and make proper decisions when you're in the thrift store as what you want to buy that's going to be a profitable item. The technology is there. The apps are there. There's really no guessing games involved. If you make proper buying decisions when you're in the store, that's going to lead to good profits. So good luck. Make that money. If you have any questions, put them down below. I'm always glad to help. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.